Well, in the end, he got home by just 4 votes. And tonight, millionaire businessman Malcolm Turnbull is the new leader of the Liberals after defeating Brendan Nelson 45 to 41 in a party room vote. I spoke with Malcolm Turnbull late today from Canberra. Malcolm Turnbull, congratulations. You've won the leadership by a margin barely bigger than Brendan Nelson beat you by. What makes you think that you'll be better supported by the party than he was?
Look, I know I'll have the complete support of the party, Tracy. We're pulling together as a team. It's a great party. We've got the values that Australia needs today. Values of freedom and fairness, freedom of choice and a fair society. Those are great Liberal values and we're all behind them.
You say you'll expect teamwork from the party, but is that a bit rich coming from someone who's not generally considered to have been a team player?
I've been a team player all my life. You can't achieve anything by yourself unless you're a sort of a newspaper columnist or something like that. All my life in business or in politics for that matter, I've collaborated with other people, worked in teams. So I know that teamwork is vital. You cannot achieve anything by yourself. You've got to have great colleagues and reach out as widely as possible to get as much support, as many ideas, recognise that nobody is the sole repository of wisdom. Recognise that everybody's got something to contribute and bring all that together. That's how I've operated my whole life.
And yet you and your supporters have been the key destabilisers of Brendan Nelson these past 10 months, haven't you?
Well, that is completely untrue. That is absolutely untrue.
Brendan Nelson had you lurking in the wings looking for an opportunity to pounce. Certainly that's the perception, whether or not you accept it. Do you think that Peter Costello might be tempted to do the same with you now?
Look, Peter Costello said last year he was going to leave politics and seek a career in the commercial world. He's reaffirmed that recently. He said he doesn't want to be leader of the Liberal Party, so we take him at his word. Peter's written his book. I hope he sells lots of copies, but he's made a decision to move out of political life after having made an outstanding contribution to Australian politics and to the Australian economy in particular.
And politicians always tell the truth and never change their minds. Is that what you're saying?
Well, Tracy, they should always tell the truth.
But they might change their minds. He's still in Parliament. He's made it pretty clear in his memoirs that he's not a fan of yours. Why wouldn't he want to unseat you?
Look, Tracy, I'm not going to get into a debate about Peter Costello. I'll leave that for you. You can talk to Peter yourself if you like. I really don't want to say any more than to wish him well. And as I said, as someone who's written a few books himself, I hope they sell very well.
You've said that you'll announce your front bench soon, but how can you put up the best team when you've got talent like Costello and Nelson who are determined to sit on the backbench?
Well, we have a very deep array of talent in the Liberal Party room. You know, the great thing about the Liberal Party is that we draw our members, our parliamentary members, from the widest range of life's experiences. They're not all trade union officials, which is what describes the vast majority of the members of the ALP caucus.
Tim Costello described you as a force of nature. Tony Abbott, I think, upped it to a primal force of nature. Other descriptions have been volcanic, thunderous. Are you going to have to tone down the temper to sort of recast yourself to appeal to the electorate?
Well, look, Tracy, all of those people can make all those comments. As you can look, I'm a cheerful, mild-mannered fellow. So there it is. That's I have to leave it at that.
That is not the prevailing view. That is not the prevailing view, though, Mr. Turnbull.
Well, Tracy, I'm not going to commentate on myself. So you know, I am who I am, and people are free to have whatever opinions they like.
You were at pains today to point out your self-made background, but the truth is, and I guess you would acknowledge it, that it's a long time since you've had to worry about where the next mortgage payment was coming from or worry about how you were going to fill up the car. Isn't that the case?
Oh, it is true. Lucy and I have had some success, but so has Therese Rain and Kevin Rudd. And whether it's the Rudds or the Turnbulls, they're two families, each of whom have started off with very little, but have been able to do well.
All right. Many thanks for your time tonight.
Thanks very much.